Hi Gemini, welcome to your November 21st to December 5th reading. I know that you have waited some time for this. I'm a Gemini myself, and this Mercury retrograde is really kicking my behind. I know for most of you, it feels like you are going through an up and down, a roller coaster of emotions. One minute you're fine, the next minute you're not. I tried to do this video literally like 5 times between the last like 7 days, and either someone calls and interrupts, or the camera positioning is just totally off, and I've had like so many videos that I can't even use because of the camera positioning. So just letting you know how electronics and just everything just is ruled by Mercury, and we take for granted how things flow effortlessly when Mercury is direct. We constantly blame and shame when it goes retrograde, and like I said, we take for granted. So I apologize for how long you guys have been waiting for this video. But here it is, and I decided that I am not going to just focus on any subject. This is going to be a general reading, so whatever comes up, because when I try to specifically focus on love, I got so many different mixed emotions. I was picking up on so many different energies, and then I felt like I was picking up on my own shit. But with that being said, we are calling in for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of November 21st to December 5th. That is when Mercury retrograde will be over, will end. It will still have a shadow period about a week after that. But I just want to get it for those weeks for us to see how we're going to be feeling, how we're going to be handling things. Like I said, how we already been feeling is definitely uneasiness. So let's get that. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and then get some clarification cards. And depending on how the reading's going, I will pull some Love Oracle cards. Okay, let's get this going. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse, which is letting me know that we're having some issues closing up the baggage, the completion of the baggage that we're carrying. We're trying to get rid of it, but there's a little bit that's still lingering. Okay, Spirit, calling in for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How are we feeling from November 21st to December 5th? What are the messages from Spirit? What are the messages from Spirit? So the first card out is the Fool card in reverse, which means that we're having a hard time starting over with this new beginning. We really don't see the pathway. Sometimes it is lit up and sometimes it's not. And if you noticed, the card flipped out and fell out my hand, and then burnt out the light fire, and that was no coincidence. It's like we can see the pathway, and then sometimes we're in the darkness. So we're really trying to focus on our new path. What else do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Haha, we popped up on our own reading. Here we go, Gemini. Here we go. This also has to do with the Mercury and how we're communicating with people, what's going on, how we're not really feeling like ourselves. Definitely, this is our time right here. We just got out of a heavy energy of with Scorpio season. Scorpio season brought us Venus retrograde, then it brought us a Mercury retrograde with then Venus direct. So it's just all these emotions going all over, and Gemini, we are having a full moon in our sign in 2 days, 27th, 23rd, 3 days, the 24th it is. So just get prepared for that. I feel like a lot of emotions are going to be let out, and yeah, just keep an eye out on that. Okay, what else do we have for Spirit? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, that was quick. we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands means communication. And just like I said, we are having a hard time communicating. We are the communicators of the zodiac. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it's a hard time for us to reach out and to explain what's going on. This is why I haven't been posting anything on social media, because I felt like I couldn't connect. I couldn't connect to others, to the masses, to understand. And this was more of a time for reflection and self going in. But I feel like by the time December 5th comes around, we will definitely be backing ourselves with quick communication and moving very, very, very quickly. So let's just get a clarification on the Fool card. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands, which is letting me know that we're on a path that we don't see that's too clear. Just like I said with the Fool, we're not quite sure what path we're on. We don't know which way to go. We don't see the, the direction. And if this has to do with anything with love and the loved one that you're dealing with, I feel like you feel like the communication is there, but you don't know if the new beginning is coming, but the communication is there. So just keep focusing on the path of the communication, and the new beginning will appear at the end of the road. That's what I'm getting for that one, for in regards to love. Let's get a clarification on the Lovers. Spirit, please clarify the Lovers. Okay, we have the Hangman. So we feel stuck. We really don't feel like ourselves. You could feel stuck in a relationship that you're in. You don't know if you're going in the right direction. Because some days it might feel like, he really loves you, she really loves you. And then other days it feels like, oh gosh, did I make the right choice? And you did. Please don't judge yourself right now during this time period. Like I said, the energies and the emotions are all over the place. And right now you can't, I don't want to say you can't believe it, but you just right now, until after the Mercury goes retrograde, December 5th, then really assess your feelings during that shadow period. So by December 13th, you really are in a sure bet of what you want to do and how you feel and how you're going to go about it. Let's get one clarification on the Eight of Wands. Okay, two decided to come out. And the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant. In regards to love life, some of you might have your guard down now to communicate about commitment, about marriage, about taking it serious, and you're no longer going to be in limbo, because as far as the Fool card representing, not the new beginning, that's not happening, but you know that there's a love and you're communicating like you're in a relationship, but for some reason it's just not happening. Your guard is down, you feel like your mate guard is down, and you're going to communicate to your mate in regards to a committed relationship that you truly want. And these roles can be reversed. So if you're a cross watcher and you're watching this, you're not a Gemini, but you're watching this for the Gemini, this could be how you're feeling, and this is how you're going to express to your Gemini. So yes, I'm going to get a love oracle card and see what we have here in regards to love for Gemini for November 21st to December 5th. What does Spirit have in advice in regards to love? Spirit, what do you have in advice in regards to love for Gemini for November 21st to December 5th? Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. that is going to be for some. I'm going to pull another card. Okay. The next one is, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So for those that are feeling like they're in a relationship that they're not quite sure where it's going, and you might have had some negative, toxic things in the past, and you're starting communicating now, and you're seeing there's a little change, but there's a underlying feeling of you're not quite sure what's going on, so you're going through the turmoil of the past events. Just try to be easy and just try to get through these next couple of weeks, because I feel like a blessing will be revealed soon. There will be a happy ending to the story. Okay, I hope this was a little clear to my Geminis, and I am sorry that I made you guys wait for so long. I truly tried my best, but I will see you guys in another 2 weeks. Thanks, bye-bye.